So Tucker, we were down to you the other day when you had the fast track out alongside the harvester, and you had a few people mucking in alongside you that day anyway. Yeah. Where was it we were out?
Just in Rathstellan for Joe Morrissey, second cut, and we had a bit of a long draw, so
yeah,
rang a couple of lads in Mogeely and I was keen to help out.
Yeah, because I was very lucky that day. I came down anyway.
It all fell into place.
It all fell into place with great weather.
The boys they're good crack. They're always up for a bit of fun.
That's it. Sure, it's great to have them on the other end of the phone. So kind of tell me what you do, more or less.
I drive for Dave McDonnell here in Midleton. He's kind of tillage contractor, silage contractor. We do wastewater as well, out of treatment plants. Kind of have to diversify these days now.
Yeah.
Keeps things going always. The tanker work is very busy.
Yeah, sure, it kind of keeps you going over the winter. Like. Yeah. And what size tanks is he running here?
2 3,500 gallon high specs.
High specs.
They're just standard enough. There's nothing fancy. Yeah, that's why this lady landed on then, because we the road kept growing, so it was all good. I wasn't saying no to it either.
No.
I was sceptical enough at the start, but geez, I'd say a couple of weeks and I'd be fairly well converted now at this stage.
Yeah, because what is it? It's a 4220.
Yeah.
And you were telling me there you had a demo out the other day.
Yeah, the tier 5.
Yeah.
They have a good few changes made to it. They've like heavier axles now, the AdBlue's done different, the exhaust. Just the transmission is more defined in it. A few small things, nothing major in the cab or anything, no changes that way, but just in the workings of it is they have a few tweaks done.
Yeah.
A nice tractor now, to be fair. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Santi might bring you a present.
Yeah.
And I know Gary will be very disappointed that he wasn't able to make it down today.
yeah, we'll get him again another day.
Yeah. And what was it we say you were doing this morning?
We finished up the last of the winter barley this morning and tipped them fuel loads. We were supposed to have silage, but the lad got a change of heart. He was looking at the forecast, I think, and he's hoping for better weather towards the end of the week. So
yeah, sure, happens anyway.
Happens, yeah.
And you were cutting the other day with the joints.
Yeah.
What was it you were cutting the other day?
Seed barley.
Okay.
There's a bit of extra effort involved with the seed barley. You blow down the combines and you have to get inspected and things, but it is grand. It's not too bad.
Because you had a couple of combines out that day. What are you running in regards to the combines?
2 40-65s. One is HTS and the other is just standard 14-foot cut and the other 16-foot cut.
Yeah, and you were drawing then
up
back
to
in
gold crop in Carricktown.
And what size grain trailers are you using?
24-foot Brahans.
Okay.
Depends on, you'll be carrying 24 ton, 25 ton maybe, good barley, busheling weight.
We left out about 6 o'clock then to do the silage, and it's not Dave that has the harvester, it's
Coleman Barry.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's he running?
Class 880.
Okay.
Don't ask me now what year it is. It was new last year, I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah, it's new enough anyway.
Yeah.
And sure, it was yourself in the fast track, and then you had the 2 John Deeres out that day as well. And what John Deeres is Dave running? Sure, he's the
175 hours.
And the lads that are out with you the other day, they're part of a vintage club, isn't it?
Yeah, Mogeely Vintage, yeah.
Okay, and would you have a lot of dealing within that as well yourself?
I would have, yeah. I'm actually secretary with the club.
So you know the lads to call when you need the extra trailers.
Yeah, it's handy.
Yeah.
It's handy. No, they're good crack. No, it's a nice interest to have, but this year now with everything going on, we've nothing, so they're only busting to get out.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Like, that's it, like. Tell me now about your man in the 135.
John Welch. He's just stone made for drawing grass. Point him to the field and he'll just keep going.
Happy out.
And he delighted.
And was that his ground that we were drawing from that day?
Yeah. That piece there, yeah, that's his ground, yeah. He was waiting at the gate for us.
Sure, it's a great little tractor to pull now, in fairness.
Oh, just that team stay going all day long and try and keep up to him.
Yeah, very tidy example of a little 135 in fairness. And then your man O'Mahony, he only got that tractor around Christmas, that MB track.
Gordon, yeah.
Yeah.
Though I don't think he put much thought into it, just saw it and bought it. Like.
Why not?
Yeah,
treat yourself.
But no, cracking up now, to be fair.
And you do a lot then with the Big M. He's a 450, is it?
Yeah. I didn't do a whole pile of the first cuts. I did know the second, just the way things went with tanker work and everything. But it's nice for a change.
Yeah. And I tell you what, how long has he had the Big M?
He had a Mark II. He bought it second hand, and he was on about changing up to a 420 and kind of humming and hawing, and so he's just been full hogged in.
Decided to go for the full whack.
Yeah, and
while they're at it.
I don't think he's disappointed in it. Even though it's bigger, it's easier manoeuvre, they're just as super. You won't beat them.
No, especially around the headlands around here, I suppose, that's it.
Sure, you just, like you're cutting 60 feet in the headland, you're turning within 50, you know, and like you're cutting 90 with a set of triples, and just once you bust out the headland, you're onto the next one before you know it.
He's also got the JCB, the 435S loader.
Yeah.
And sure, is there enough work for that around here, do you find?
So not really.
Yeah.
It's only for a few weeks.
Yeah.
But they're the only work to cope with the volume. Like, it's coming in at such a pace now, something has to have the weight and the power to get rid of it. And choose short window now, weather and everything, like you need that kind of gear, like.
But you tend to muck in with other contractors as well, though?
Oh, we do. Yeah, Daly's out the road, I know we do a fair bit with him. So they could ring anytime. And
tell me now a little bit about the Agri bumper, because you did used to have it on one of the John Deeres.
Yeah. I'll just change the two brackets here that go on either side and two bushes that go through the ram or the arm. Just rang the lad in Holland and he sent them over and just take off these plates.
Yeah.
And painted them, and that's it then.
They're handy out.
You can drop them, like I'd throw off the toolbox and pick a weight or pick the front press, whatever. So you're going, there's good enough. And it's not, I know it's marked now and everything, but it's hopping off ditches, ploughing and things like that.
Yeah.
So
and some of the gateways around here wouldn't be great either.
Yeah, you know, good days and bad days.
Yeah. And tell me now, was he always running the John Deeres?
Yeah, but well, he started off with a semi-90 drawing silage with Coleman a long time ago.
But what did the fast track replace? Did you not have a case as well?
Oh, there was a case there. There was two cases there at one stage.
Oh yeah.
A 165 and a 175. It's just not a nice yacht to drive it. Do you know? They're just not there, like.
Bit too standard compared to the fast track stuff.
There's an Ignorant transmission in them. Like, I don't know. I'll probably offend a lot of people now. Like, I just think they're not for me.
It wouldn't be your preference.
No.
We won't upset anyone.
No, just not for me.
And so, basically, he kind of covers a lot of jobs around here. Like, you do a lot of ploughing, spraying,
yeah, everything. We can do a whole pile of story now. The tanks are there kind of just for the wastewater.
More for the drawing.
We only do a handful of slurry jobs. He does a lot out of the distillery as well. They're drawing out the waste out of there, and kind of keeps things going.
Well, it was great seeing you anyway, and there's no doubt that we'll be coming back down.
Please God.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks
and
for coming.
We might get Gary back in the fast track at some point anyway.
Yeah, he's more than welcome.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Tucker.